Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have taken another video. In this video, I am talking about motherboard. Motherboard, also called main board, main circuit board, MB board, M board, backplane board, baseboard, system board, MOBO, or an in Apple computers logic board is the main printed circuit board PCB in general purpose computers and other expandable systems. It holds and allows communication between many of the crucial electronic components of a computer, such as the central processing unit CPU and memory, and provides connectors for other peripherals. Unlike a backplane or motherboard usually contains significant subsystems such as the central processor, the cheapest input, output, and memory controllers, interface connectors, and other components integrated for general use. Motherboard means specifically a PCB with expansion capabilities. At the same suggest this board is often referred to as the mother of all components attached to it, which often include peripherals, interface cards, and data boards, sound cards, video cards, network cards, host bus adapters, TV tuner cards, IEEE 1394 cards, and a variety of other custom components. Dell Precision T3600 system motherboard used in professional CAD workstations manufactured in 2012. Similarly, the term mainboard describes a device with a single board and no additional expansions or capabilities, such as the controlling board in laser printing printers, television set, washing machines, mobile phones, and other embedded systems with limited expansion abilities. Motherboard for a personal desktop computer, showing the typical components and interface which are found on a motherboard. This model follows the Baby AT form factor used in many desktop PCs. Design: the Octec Jaguar V motherboard from 1993. This board has few onboard peripherals, evidenced by the 6 slots provided from ISA cards and the lack of other built-in external interface connectors. Note the large 80 keyboard connectors at the back right. It is only peripheral interface. The motherboard of a Samsung Galaxy S II, almost all functions of the device are integrated into the very small board. A motherboard provides the electrical connections by which the other components of the system communicate. Unlike a backplane, it also contains the central processing unit and hosts other subsystems and devices. A typical desktop computer has its microprocessor, main memory, and other essential components connected to the motherboard. Other components such as the external storage controllers for video display and sound, and peripheral devices may be attached to the motherboard as plug-in the cards or via cables. In modern microcomputers, it is increasingly common to integrate some of these peripherals into the motherboard itself. An important component of motherboard is the microprocessor supporting cheapest chipset which provides the supporting interfaces between the CPU and various buses and external components. This chipset determines to the extent the features of and capability of the motherboard. Modern motherboards include CPU socket or CPU slots in which one or more microprocessors may be installed. In the case of CPUs in ball grid array packages such as the Via Nano and the Gold Mode Plus, the CPU is directly solider to the motherboard memory slot into which the system's main memory is to be installed, typically in the form of DIMM modules containing DRAM. Chips can be DDR3, DDR4, DDR5, or onboard LPDDRX. The chipset, which forms an interface between the CPU, main memory, and peripherals buses. Non-volatile memory chips, usually flash memory in the modern motherboards containing the system's firmware or BIOS. The clock generator, which produces the system clock signal to synchronize the various components. Slots for expansion cards in the interface to the system via the buses supported by the chipset. Power connectors, which received electrical power from the computer power supply and distribute it to the CPU. Chipset, main memory, and expansion cards. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more interesting videos.